justice has to be done first. And it's a simple logic. Peace will subsequently follow. So the injustice, the killings, and the kind of barbaric act which has been done by a particular group of majoritarian dominant community, that has to be taken into account. They have to be tried under the due process of the law, and whatever punishment or whatever uh, they deserve to be. So that has to be given. Justice come. Then if you give justice, then there will be a trust. The trust deficit will reduce. Okay, you have to, as a ruling government and at the central government, you have to rise above all this politics of electoral politics, or either I'm ruling the state. You have to rise above that, and you have to regain the trust of the Zomi Kuki tribe, and then we can only think about talking about peace. And also with this, I also want to bring in what Dr. Romesh has talked about, the illegal immigration. You know, in today newspaper report, if I'm not wrong, in Times of India itself, it's written that there was, before this violence broke out on 3rd May, as per the report, I can just read out, like saying that the Manipur cabinet has revealed that 2,187 illegal immigrants from Myanmar have set up settlement in 41 locations in 4 districts. And these 4 districts were like Chandel, Churuchanpur, and Kamzong and Tengnopal districts, right? So my point here, why I'm mentioning this figure is it 2,185 illegal immigrants is in terms of the percentage of the population of Zomi Kuki who is residing, is it too much to brand the whole population as illegal immigrants? So if there is on record, and in the report also it says clearly that the Chief Minister war on drugs campaign had badly affected the poppy cultivations and the narcotic business run by the Myanmarese national in the state. And then the government is also looking into it. So, you know, these are some of the things for which my, to me, I feel that the violence which is happening is too much. It's too much for the kind of excuses and justification given in this. And then coming to the migration,
one thing you have raised, I will ask Dr. Romesh to come in here. This word often I have seen comes from the Kuki perspective on the Manipur issue. That is to conflate, like for example, the way conflation of Kuki with illegal migrants and poppy cultivator takes place. There is a conflation which is taking place of Meitei community with majoritarianism. Meiteis might be in majority, but majoritarianism is a different thing. So I want now Dr. Romesh to comment, is this conflation correct, or this is a narrative building? Because I have always asked the question on the Kuki community, is it a stereotyping which is happening in Manipur? Now I am asking the question, is there a stereotyping of the Meitei community that they are indulging in majoritarian politics?
Kartikeya, before coming to that, am I audible?
Absolutely, sir.
Okay, before coming to your question, I mean, today's my heart is moved when I see the deep concerns of the former Congress President Sonia Gandhi ji on this present crisis in Manipur. So I really happy to see, I mean, her deep concerns about the common people who are affecting due to this present crisis in Manipur. And the recent train accident in Odisha is a tragedy of the India. But the present crisis, I mean, which is now happening, the killing which is happening in Manipur is not a tragedy of the India. It has been clearly seen the way the Prime Minister is behaving. Now, coming to that point, I mean, your questions about the stereotyping of the Meitei community, I mean, about the illegal migrant, and my colleague Guite has pointed out the report of the Times of India, and that was detected in the first phase of the survey initiated by the present BJP government in the state of Manipur. And before taking the second step, they have started objecting the land survey and objecting to find out the illegal migrant in the entire state. So they have objected. On May 10, sorry, on March 10, the Kukis student organized the Kukis student organization organized a rally against the initiative of the present government in Manipur to find out the land survey about to detect the illegal migrant was coming from the other state, from the other country like Myanmar. So we have to accept there is an illegal migrant since 1950. Since 1950, right? And there was also a ceasefire agreement between the Kuki militant and the Assam Rifle in 2005 without the knowledge of the state government. So here I would like to appreciate the former Congress Chief Minister of Bobby Singh. He started asking to the central government, how could Assam Rifle can have this ceasefire without the knowledge of the state government? So migration started. Migration started. Took place from the 1950s, from late 1950s to 1960s, and again in 2005, 2088. So it is a fact that there are lots of illegal migrants in Manipur from Myanmar. So why there is no any common nomenclature for the Kuki tribe, the so-called Kuki tribe? They who are Kuki? Who are Kuki? They are using the term that Kukishin Mizo Jomi group.
Mr. Misao, please
Why
respond.
they are using?
Okay.
Why they are?
Okay.
Why they
great,
are?
great point. Mr. Misao, you respond on this, then I'll go to Dada. Okay. You have made a very important.
Just a minute.
Acha, okay.
Kartikeya,
Okay.
let me finish. Give me some time. And one more thing, Manipur is not Tripura. We don't want Manipur to be a second Tripura, right? And we don't want Manipur to be dominated, to be controlled by the illegal migrant as done in the Tripura. Now in Tripura, Tripura is completely controlled by the migrants from the Bangladeshi. We don't want Manipur to be a second Tripura. And one more thing, regarding now the central government should carry out an extensive investigation whether Assam Rifle is involved in the poppy plantation or they are benefited from the poppy plantation. Why Assam Rifle is sided with the Kuki militant group? Let me tell you, Kartikeya, please note down. There is two villages in Kumbi Assembly constituency, Napat and Tangden. Their houses have been burned down on 28 May. Till now, this area is occupied by the Kuki militant group. And Assam Rifle is also residing in that area. They are residing together. What Assam Rifle is doing? Therefore, it is my humble request to the Indian state that union governments should carry out an extensive investigation whether Assam Rifle is involved in the poppy plantation or whether they are benefited from the poppy plantation. And recently, maybe 3-4 years, some of the top officers in the Assam Rifle, they have been caught for involving in drug trafficking.
Okay. Mr. Misa, I would like you to.
You should not blame only the Meitei community. And one more thing, who are those people who demanded?
Let me come in. I think you have given enough time to comment.
Let me come.
Because I have to also speak the truth.
Let me come. Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. You have to take back your word when you say that Congress President belongs to Congress President is the Meitei community. Congress President K. Megachinder represent here as Congress President, not as a Meitei community. And one more thing, who are Nimsa Kibjian? Who are Pauline Hawkins? Who is the husband of the Nimsa Kibjian?
Listen to me. You are academician. You are academician, and an academician speaking lies to his dialogue is the same to the entire academician. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. We don't believe in spreading lies. We want the truth to be spoken.
I'm telling the truth. You
are
a great liar.
Please respect your profession. Please respect your profession. I'm telling again, respect your profession. If you don't respect your profession, please quit your profession.
You are a great liar. You are a criminal. Understood what I'm saying?
Academician speaking like you I think you are defaming the entire academician. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to speak the truth. Don't tell lies to the entire world. You are academician. Please quit your profession if you are not speaking the truth.
This is my turn, okay? Whatever you want, you can speak in your turn, okay? Let me come.
I am here to talk about what best way we can bring normalcy in Manipur.
You are creating lots of narrative with white lie. I'm telling you again, you are
the entire world knows. You are controlling the media. Even in just yesterday itself, asked a journalist who was in the IPR was beaten up, bruised because he was reporting the facts from the ground. After journalist
Okay.
in the IPR,
what is happening here? What is happening